Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new hardware review today with a pair of headphones. These are the Marvo Scorpion HG8805, a pair of stereo headphones given to us for review by the people at PCcoolers.ro. They've also given us a lot of stuff in the past, including another pair of Marvo headphones, the 9000 something series. It's a really bad naming scheme in my opinion, because Marvo has about a bajillion of these kinds of headphones, all with the same 4-digit name. And are these as good as the old ones? Well, we're gonna see in the next couple of minutes. Stick around. Probably the first thing you'll notice about these headphones is that they are red, and not just because of the little red accent on the side, but also because they have red LEDs in the cups. Now again, this isn't something that's actually practical in any way, shape or form, because you're never gonna see it unless you see behind you or beside you. Unless you have eyeballs outside of your head, this isn't for you. This is a light show for the people around you. So if you're at a LAN party, yeah, this can be quite a nice effect. But it's not really something that important. But there is one upside to this. Unlike the Trust headphones I have, these LEDs are not in any way, shape or form distorting the audio. There is no coil whine from them, from the electronics, so that's actually a very good thing. Though, come to think of it, neither did the other Marvo headphones. They didn't have the coil whine either, so I'm guessing that the coil whine actually comes from the bass vibration engines in the other headphones. So yeah, the lights are okay. They're not in any way, shape or form a hazard to your hearing or anything like that. They're nice. One other thing to notice is that the headphones have a double metal armband around them, meaning that these, yeah, I'm actually comfortable doing this to them, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna break. And the headband itself is quite comfortable and easily slides up and down and can be adjusted to your head without any sort of problems. The earmuffs themselves are quite soft. They have a leathery-ish texture to them, a feeling to them, and they are quite soft and comfortable. I've had no problems adjusting to these. They fit instantly. They did not cause me 1 second of pain, and I appreciate that a lot. My ears are very thankful to the people at Marvo for always, or at least the ones I had, for being comfortable, for making headphones that have been so far extremely comfortable. And these headphones also have something extra that may be to your interest. You see, even though these are USB driven headphones, which I'm not going to unplug because they're currently driving my audio monitoring, even though these are USB headphones and have a very nice sleeved cable. It's not the rubberish sleeve that the other headphones had. They're just braided like normal. They also have this thing. Now this thing, as you may see here, this is a jack for an audio jack, and you can fit in here one of the two cables that this headset comes with. One is a 3.5-inch audio jack that will fit just about anywhere, and the other one is a 2.5 one that fits in places where 3.5 won't do. Now why is that, you may ask? Well, that is there because these headphones are made to work with just about everything, not just the PC. They'll also work with mobile phones. They will work with consoles, especially because they're advertised as working with the PS3, with the PS4, with just about anything that has an audio jack in it. And yeah, they work. Like, they honestly do work. Also, one thing to note is that they have a volume knob, like on the remote. They also have a light switch right here. Well, not a light switch, just a light that sometimes flashes, or not orange, purple and red, and a bit bluish. I'm not sure what it does. It only lights up when I first turn them on, and then it sort of stops. First I thought maybe it has something to do with the switch, but no, this switch is just for the microphone. It turns it on and off, and honestly I have no idea what this does. There is no information in the manual about this thing existing, or the button on here existing. Maybe it's detecting things, maybe it's trying to discern what audio input I'm giving it. I really don't know what it does. It's it's a mystery, and I'm not going to take it apart to learn. But the important thing is that these will work with just about anything. Oh, and also, it's not just this this volume dial that you have on hand. You also have another one that I complained that the Trust ones didn't have a hardware access, hardware volume knob. This thing has two. You also have another one up here. And then there's another one, but this one isn't actually used for anything. This is just a... well, I think it's a leftover from another variant of these headphones and decided, hey, why change it? Just glue it in place and leave it at that and, well, just leave it there. Yeah, it would have been kind of interesting to see what the other thing did. Maybe it's a bass thing, or maybe it's a, I don't know, it's probably something. Now on to the performance itself. Well, as you remember, the other Marvo headphones I reviewed, the 7.1 ones, the 7.1 headphones that did not actually feature 7.1 audio. I've seen people in comments on stores, well, if you enable virtualization in Windows, they do have 7.1. Well then, anything has 7.1 if you enable virtualization. It technically has 7, it doesn't, no, they didn't have 7.1, but they were very good stereo headphones. And these ones, they're kind of the same. They have 40mm drivers that sound good in games, and games they're perfectly serviceable for games. They work well in Counter-Strike with their new updated audio system that emulates a 7.1 system, a directional system in the software. It works great with that. If you're interested in listening to music or doing audio work with these, I'm gonna have to throw a bit of cold water on your expectations. See, these are just $35 headphones, and they're not what you would call the greatest when it comes to frequency range. Namely, they tend to not have good bass. They sound tinny, like... There was a Monty Python sketch about things sounding tinny or woody, and these things sound tinny. At times, some sounds, especially music, and especially my voice when it comes out of the audio editor, it sounds like it's being squeezed through a tin cup that's placed up to my ear. That's not a pleasant sound effect, it's not a pleasant experience to listen to my voice that way, because it's annoying as it is. But yeah, for bass, for music, they're okay, but not good in the bass. Like, the low frequencies are just not there. The higher ones, they're okay. The lower ones, no. They're serviceable, but honestly, don't expect miracles. I'm fairly certain that these have better bass, and these came free with a $30 telephone. Not a smartphone, a telephone. Yeah. But hey, if you're not into music, they're kind of okay. So, if you're not in music, you're probably into gaming, right? So you're thinking to yourself, well, I have these headphones, but do they have a microphone? And yes, it says, yes. They have a microphone right here. It is a bit extended, so it's pointing at your face. It helps it direct the sound more towards you, so it won't pick up as much of the ambient audio, though it kinda still does. Unfortunately, it's honestly a step down from the microphone that was in the previous headphones, and by step down I mean that it's a plunge off a cliff that leads into some jagged rocks and will probably kill you. This microphone does not sound well at all, and it is only drivable through the USB. So I tried to get the headphones to work on the 3.5 jack. So I thought at first maybe there's something with USB that it doesn't deliver the bass as it should. So I put in the jack adapter, and no, it's the same thing. And the microphone is driven by the USB, so I couldn't actually test if it's somehow better using the standard audio interface, but it's not. It picks up, well, it has a lot of noise to it. It does pick up some noise apart from that, and well, the volume isn't great, the quality isn't that good, and it sounds kind of crappy, like quite crappy compared to my microphone. Though to be fair, again, this thing alone costs about, well, not actually double what these headphones cost, just about, what is it? $10 more than the entire headphones. But yeah, that they're headphones and not microphones, so yeah, it's understandable. Though the microphone does sound like, just listen to it. This is a recording made using the Behringer C1U condenser studio microphone. It is placed at about 3 centimeters from my face right now. No filters and no enhancements have been applied to this recording. This is a recording made using the integrated microphone in the Marvo Scorpion HG8805 headset. No volume amplification and no effects have been used on this recording. This is a recording using the microphone integrated into the Marvo Scorpion HG8805 headset that has been boosted by 6 decibels to be around the same level as the recording made with the Behringer C1U condenser studio microphone. This is a noise isolation test made using the Behringer C1U microphone at a distance of approximately 30 centimeters from a Kale Brown switch keyboard. This is a noise isolation test using the Behringer C1U microphone at a distance of about 35 centimeters from a keyboard using Ometu Blue switches. This is a noise isolation test using the microphone incorporated into the Marvo Scorpion HG8805 headset at a distance of about 30 centimeters from a keyboard equipped with Kale Brown switches. This is a noise isolation test made using the microphone incorporated into the Marvo Scorpion HG8805 headphones at a distance of about 35 centimeters from a keyboard equipped with whatever their name is, blue switches. Something else to note, there is no dedicated software support for these headphones. They are recognized as just being generic plug-and-play USB headphones. You kinda get the message, right? It doesn't sound all that great. But apart from that, yeah, they're okay headphones. I can't really complain all that much about them. Can't really have that many positive things to say about them either. If they didn't have such a large amount of compatibility, like being able to be used with either USB or the standard 3.5 or the 2.5 or with just about anything, I would say give them a pass. But if you really need something that's compatible with anything, especially if you want to use them on consoles, where, let's face it, the majority of what you'll hear if you play multiplayer games is kids screeching, so there is no need for bass there at all. Yeah, I guess they could work. Other than that, there are probably better headphones out there for you, much better. Again, the previous Marvo ones, I don't remember exactly how much those cost, but they were noticeably better than these ones. And also there are the Trust ones, which again I forgot how much those things cost. You'll probably see, you can actually see them in the cost in their own respective reviews. So I can't really say that there is much more to be said about this thing. It's a pair of headphones that's not all that great. If you're on a budget, you can find things that are cheaper that sound just as well and have microphones that sound probably better. Like, honestly, I think these are just made because they had some cases left over for something else and didn't know what to do with them. Yeah, they're comfortable. That, without a doubt, I can say is that they're extremely comfortable. And that'll be about it. See you next time with a new hardware review, maybe with the gigantic and complicated mouse I have right here. This thing that costs, oh by the way, I found out how much this thing costs. It's 200 bucks. It's gonna be an adventure reviewing this as well. So I guess I'm gonna see you then. Goodbye. Thank you for watching this show. If you enjoyed it, please consider watching some of our other videos and maybe sharing them or giving a thumbs up if you feel like it. And if you really liked what you saw, please check out our Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you could help us make much better shows and get some rewards in the process. Or you could consider buying my book called Tale of Doom. Volume 1 is out now and available for just $2. And as always, if you thought it was horrible, you know where to find me and complain about it.